Hi, and welcome to Teletalk. I'm Liv.
And I'm Ben.
And on this episode, you'll hear our carefully considered and not at all random thoughts on a show we like. There will be spoilers.
We're giving ourselves an age rating of 15 and above, but you're welcome to make up your own mind. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only.
Listener discretion is advised.
Crikey, it's Oak Island.
Yep.
Whoa. The boulder has dashed.
Well, yes. Yes.
It's season 13, episode 16. Can you believe we've done 16 episodes of this already this season?
No.
Well, we've done 15 already, technically.
But we've been doing it since November. That's what's more scary.
We've been doing it since last year.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know.
We've been doing this whole year. All the different iterations of that. It's been going on forever.
But there won't be many left, because usually there's 20-something.
24.
24, so we've got
Sometimes
less
25.
than 10 to go.
Good maths.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I erred on the side of caution.
Hedging those bets.
Yeah.
So many episodes, so little achieved.
Yeah.
So shall we start for once we've actually got some stuff happening in the money pit, theoretically?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, they're reflecting on how stuff started to happen and then didn't.
Can I just say,
Yeah?
they were talking about it in the war room, I think.
Yes.
And Marty was like, this is embarrassing. All that pomp and ceremony about starting the new hole, and it went wrong. And I was like, that's what we said.
They got 25 foot.
Wow.
And they had an opening ceremony.
Yeah.
They had a guard of honour.
They had a naming ceremony.
They had two people starting the drilling, and it just went, ugh.
Yeah. What was interesting as well, though, is that they said the auger is still going down fine. It's just the caisson that they can't get through.
But then the problem is, if they go too far down with the auger, it'll just collapse in without the caisson.
But I don't think they went into detail about that last episode.
No.
I felt like that was new, because we spent a lot of time talking about that auger, and actually that bit's fine.
One might say it's going down well in an auger of magnitude.
Oh, it's literally going down well.
Down, down, deeper and down.
Okay.
The only way is down, baby.
Because I just wanted to say that before we then talked about the new plan.
Well, yes, they form a new plan, which is to move back to pot H.5-85, which does not make 9. Do you remember we had this debacle last time, Liv?
I was like, it's close to 9, right?
No.
Is that
Why
what I
didn't
said?
they just add them together and make 9?
Oh, I don't remember what I said.
No, well, because it was H.5-8.5. You were like, so 9?
8.5. I don't understand what you're doing.
We're doing this all
What
over
are you
again.
doing?
So this is where they previously found the Truro Company's drill casing.
Yes.
And they were like, go down more, there.
Then they also assumed from that it's the same hole that Pip Blado found his coin in.
Yeah. And they love that Pip Blado unverified coin.
Yes.
And so they've named this new caisson slightly less wordy. Do you remember what it's called?
No.
Well, because they're American, they called it Caramel 1.
Oh.
Caramel 1.
No, I think they called it Karma.
No, it's Caramel.
Yeah, I think it's Karma. Because when we were watching this, then I was like, that is the odd pronunciation for caramel. But I think they were actually saying karma.
No.
Because it's good karma. They were talking about karma.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh.
They said, we're due some good karma.
No.
I know. So you made the same error that I did.
No, well, we'll have to...
You still think it's caramel?
I still think it's caramel.
Why would they call it caramel?
Because why not? Why do they call anything anything? But implying, I suppose, that they're expecting there to be a caramel 2.
Or karma too.
Or karma 2. Karma, drilling site. You drill and Anyway.
We needed Gary Drayton to say the name of the hole, and then we would have understood it.
I think they banished Drayton because he's obviously like...
Apart from his pronunciation
bad
of
juju.
Pooter, he's much easier to understand.
Yeah, but he started the drilling on Top Pocket Fine and they immediately shit the bed. So they're just like, you are banned from the money pit, sir.
Oh.
Take your daughter and leave.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh.
You're not allowed to be mean.
What? Mean to Gary Drayton?
Yeah.
The Draytonator?
Yeah.
Draytzilla?
Stop it.
D-Dog. The little thing that I noticed that at Barkhouse, when he and Peter Finetti are overseeing the new drilling,
Watching.
yeah, supervising,
It's like roadworks, isn't it? Where one man's doing the work and then like 5 are stood around watching.
is it like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got all the drill site team that are actually doing the work, and then the overseers, in inverted commas, not doing anything.
To be fair, though, they do more on Oak Island in the realm of like groundworks than any roadworks I've ever seen.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. They're doing a good job with that new bridge thing.
Okay, good. I'm sure that's relevant to all our listeners. Hi, America. Let me tell you about our provincial roadworks. They're a pain in the arse. No one does anything. Yeah, so I noticed that Charles Barkhouse said to Peter Finetti, you arrived on this island a skeptic. I'm like, did he?
Did he?
He's part of the Lagina cohort. Like, he was here for the money.
He's summarising with the best of them. Not summarising. Surmising.
Surmising. Yeah,
It's a very different word.
he's just pulling stuff out of his arse like the best of them. I'm
Yeah.
like, you arrived as a skeptic. Is that relative?
Yeah.
They just wanted to bust out, you're coming over to the light side. If Charles Barkhouse is the light side, what is the dark side? That man looks like he's just having his soul eaten away.
I don't know what
man.
your brain's doing, but you've lost me again.
Okay.
I don't know if it's you or me.
Is that a microcosm of our marriage?
Maybe.
But you must be delighted because we go to the war room and Gaspani's back.
Yeah.
Digitally in the flesh.
Is it doctor or professor?
Professor.
Professor Gaspar.
Prof. Gaspani is back. And I can never remember whether it's astronomy or astrology that's the bullshit.
Astrology.
Astrology. But so is he an astronomer?
Yeah.
Not an astrologer.
Yeah.
So he's more legit.
More science-based, yes.
Science-like feature.
Yes.
Because they were like, well, this ties in with Nolan's Cross and all the like, so get him back in, boys.
Well, they get him in not because of the money pit, though.
No.
Because of the swamp.
El Swampo.
So I'm surprised by your
Yeah,
leap here.
I've added this to the wrong bit, haven't
Yeah.
I? Shall we double back to him once we've touched on the swamp?
The swamp, yeah.
Sorry. Oh, no.
Because I think the money pit's done, though. I don't think anything else happened there.
Literally
They're just
nothing
starting a new
else happens,
hole,
yeah.
and they're calling it something that we can't understand.
Yes, sorry about that. That's my bad, everyone.
That is your brain.
I was really tired. Oh, man. It's tiring having children, isn't it?
Yeah, so swampy.
Yes, they're still in the north of the swamp and they immediately find an 8-sided stake. Again.
You know what's funny is when they find a stake and they're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like they're in preschool.
I know.
Like, yay, well done!
You got all the way there.
Yeah.
I
Don't
was-
stop,
I
don't
was-
stop,
I
keep
was
going.
kind of expecting Gary to be like 1, 2, 7, 3, 9, 24. It's a 24-sided stake, Tom.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What?
3 flapjacks.
Oh my god. Let's not even say what that is. Those who get it will get it. Oh, Jesus. Deep cuts.
Oh, dear.
Maybe we'll have to cover that as well. We've done Bluey, why not? It might be a shorter episode. Yeah, it's just I was at the point where I was like, oh, not another steak. I'm so bored of pointy wood. And then they were like, well, we've had Steve Guptill plotting them every time we do one. I'm like, have you? Okay, good. And they're like, we're pulling this one out of our back pocket.
Well, Steve is there for measuring everything. He is all over the island.
Yeah.
So I can believe it.
With his magic measuring stick.
Yeah, and they often say, Steve, go in there and tell us what the elevation is.
I will grant you, what he comes up with this is way better than that heat map.
Yes.
Which was some underwhelming shit.
Yeah, this was good.
He redeems himself a bit, although we'll get to that in a bit.
Oh.
But yeah, he plots out those stakes and they show a row.
It looks like a Well, to be fair, it looks like a jumbled mess.
A wibbly line.
And so that's why they send it to Professor Gaspani.
He's got the professor stakes, the chops to really interpret.
Yeah, and so then he says there's actually 2 distinct lines of stakes. It's not just one big jumbled mess.
There are, if you draw a line that's sort of vaguely in a vague direction. Because he was like, we can plot the precise angle and put like the all of that to the really close degree. And I'm like, you've got like 15 dots here, and your line touches like one of them.
No, it was better than that.
It wasn't.
I thought it was good.
I was like, you've just drawn a line that suits you, that's in the middle of the cluster of dots.
But that's how it is, isn't it? That's how science works.
If that's what you're hoping for, yes.
No, but that is it. There is a line.
Yeah, but you could just as validly gone, I'll just adjust it slightly. Oh, it's slightly off of our projection. It's convenient that
It's degrees of accuracy.
Yes, it is degrees of accuracy.
Accurate.
Sorry, I'm besmirching your boy.
Yes, leave
Prof.
him alone.
Gaspani. Yes, so do you remember what the 2 lines aligned to?
Yeah, stars.
To be fair, you are right. Yeah.
And
Which ones, Liv?
And those stars align to Nolan's cross.
Yes, but which stars?
The stars in the sky.
So one of them, and the important one, aligns to the settings of Deneb.
Yes, and then the other thing was something that I've heard of, Sirius, maybe?
Yes, yeah, but they don't really touch on the other one.
No, they don't.
So the ones that align to the setting of Deneb, the setting of Deneb is part of Cygnus, which is the one that aligns to Nolan's cross.
Yes.
Specifically the one at the top, the really topmost of the cross of Nolan.
So from that, they are then dating these stakes to the 12th century, same as the cross.
The 13th century.
Okay, 12 something, 13th century.
Yes.
And also the Templars.
Yeah, of course. Because
Yeah.
everything must revert to the Templars. Yeah, so they were like, they're very excited because he's basically like, yeah, bro, this proves me even more. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't say it like that. He's
And he has an
old Italian.
interpreter. So it was a really strange thing because we get a mix of hearing Professor Gaspani speak Italian with subtitles
Yep.
and the interpreter speaking. So I didn't know whether I had to look at the screen and read or if I could just rely on listening at any given moment. It kept swapping and it was very difficult to watch.
On a purely personal note, it made my note-taking a pain in the arse.
Yeah.
Because I had to be like, oh, it's quiet, I need to read.
Yeah.
But then I had to write, but then I needed to read.
I know, it's very annoying.
Yeah, and of course he changed into a woman vocally quite a lot, which was confusing. And then you had Corey and Mole talking to him in Italian.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ah. Whereas they're going, we're so cosmopolitan.
Just choose one and stick to it.
No, they do not do this on Oak Island.
Because also, they introduced us to the interpreter, lovely, then just continued to show us subtitles. And I was thinking, what's the point of having introduced us to the interpreter if we're not going to... Oh, here she is.
And of course they had to show them thanking her.
Yes. Well, that's polite.
They were like,
isn't it?
look, we still need more women on the show. Let's bring in a female interpreter in. That helps our quotient a touch. But yeah, it was a little bit... I felt like it was a little underwhelming. But at the same time, to be fair, it made something relevant out of the stakes, so I don't know why I'm complaining.
I don't know why you're complaining.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm
What
complaining.
did you expect from Professor Gaspani? He's not exactly on the island ready to dig.
That's true. That's true.
He's an academic man.
Yeah, that's true. And he's an old academic man, so it's not like he's going to do jazz hands or anything.
No, indeed.
I just want a bit more pizzazz. I measure everyone by Carmen Leg, and he's no Carmen Leg.
No, but it took us a while to get used to Carmen Leg.
Are they going to give Carmen Leg an interpreter at some point? They give him subtitles.
We get
from
subtitles,
time to time.
yeah.
I feel like that would be insulting, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah.
Yeah. I just look forward to when we see his Corvette in the car park, and I'm like, ooh, we've got a Carmen episode. He's not in this episode, but I'm dragging him in.
Yeah.
Everything's better with Carmen. So yeah, and this leads Tom to go, hey, look, part of the stem of the cross intersects the swamp. I think we need to dig there. And I'm like, what, on your land? Funny.
But to be fair, there hasn't been much exploration of that area because of the Nolan Blankenship feud that went on for so long. So actually, yeah, that's a really valid point to dig there. And if he's willingly suggesting it, great, go do it.
Well, and of course, he gets more royalties and gets to put his people on the telly in his
I
company
don't care.
name.
I want to see something new.
And like they say, every time they dig in the swamp or the bog, they get
They
results.
find something.
Yeah, even if it is steaks.
Yeah.
But they referred to it as the bog, so I'm starting to think that the bog is a sub part of the swamp.
It might be where the eye is because
The
they
all-seeing eye of the swamp.
show that as kind of a separate bit sometimes in some of the maps.
You know, they identify that there was some sort of like structure or like rock formation at the eye of the swamp.
Yeah.
Did they ever dig that?
Yeah.
Did they?
It was seasons ago.
Did they find anything?
They found something really old. I can't remember what it was, but they had it dated and it was really old.
Look, listeners, aren't you glad that you're listening to the experts here? We remember us. We've watched it all, but there's so much of it, and it's so distilled. Or what's the opposite of distilled? Diluted. That's the one. So yeah. Well, thank you for enlightening me.
They did it. They found something old, but as with most things, it raised more questions than it answered.
Did they find a giant wooden ship?
No, they didn't. That was disappointing.
Yes. Because that's the one thing they have summarily managed to not find in the swamp thus far. Very distinctively not ship. Sorry. So yeah, so that kind of covers the stakes. And the title of the episode is Raising the Stakes. Although, do they raise any stakes?
Yeah, because the digger guy, whose name isn't Billy...
Alan.
Yeah, he sees one in his bucket, doesn't he? He's like, oh, it came from there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And it was quite a hefty bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a bit bigger than the little stumps that they usually find.
And you know what? You have to bear that in mind as well when you're looking at the map, the GPS map of the stakes, because most of them are not found in situ. It's like roughly...
Have they found any of them in situ?
Yeah, because they've pulled them out and gone, oh, I can put it back in that hole that it came
Oh,
from.
that's right, yeah.
So, you know...
And to be fair, we've always said that Alan, he's no Billy because he can't spot the thing. He never spots them from his cab. He spotted that one from his cab. He did a Billy.
Yeah, but it was in the bucket. He'd already dug it up.
I thought it was... Oh.
He dug it up, it was in the bucket, he spun it round, dumped it, and was like, oh, look, there's a steak. And then they were like, well, where did it come from? And he was like, literally, behind me.
I was trying to give him props, but it turns out he's still no Billy.
No.
We saw Billy this episode, didn't we?
Well, he made the road to the boulder dash, didn't he?
Yeah, although we didn't see him in a digger.
No.
No.
He's not allowed in a digger.
Well, not when Tom Nolan's on site. Weird thing. So we then get a metal detecting ding. Do you remember the metal detecting thing that what's his face Gary found?
He got really excited.
Yes.
And then it wasn't a coin, it was a commemorative token of the death of President someone.
George Washington.
That's the one. But I did recognise him.
Yes.
From his coin face.
Isn't that kind of galling that we're like... Because I wouldn't recognise the British Prime Minister's head shot.
No,
for
but you would
bust.
the Queen.
Yeah,
if someone showed you a coin with the Queen's
but
head
I
on
wouldn't
it.
recognise who was the
Henry
king or
VIII?
queen. No, Henry VIII was not contemporary with George Washington.
Well, I don't know.
This is my
I didn't
point.
know where you were going.
Well, what I was trying to say is I wouldn't recognise our monarch's bust from whatever 1800. But we will recognise Washington.
But Washington is as iconic as Henry VIII. So they're from different time periods, but we probably learn about them to the same degree in school.
It just feels like it's the Americanization of the world.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I just thought it was clever, though.
It was, and I learned a new word, which was exonumia.
Yeah, I ignored that because I don't know what that is.
Well, exonumia is what is non-government issued coinage and the study thereof.
Yeah, but Gary Drayton just called it a token, and that is much easier.
Yes, I got a bit confused with this. And I don't know whether you were clear on this. Were they saying that these tokens were only given to people that went to Washington's funeral? Because they seem to be saying that this will have been someone that went to his funeral.
I don't know. But they said it was from 1800.
Yep.
But Washington died in 1799.
Okay.
So there's a year difference there. So I don't know the months that we're talking about at this point. But they also said very few were handed out, and it was mostly to Templars.
It was a
As in
Masonic tribute item.
Okay, Masons.
Templars, Masons.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know about the funeral thing, but
Okay.
they are incredibly rare.
Yeah, because
And what's his name? Laird said, we shouldn't be finding one in our swamp.
Marty was saying, like, it's weird to find this in Boston. It's extra super weird to find it on Oak Island.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's how you measure it, extra super weird.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that early on Gary was like, it's lead, I think, and it's like a stamp or a crest or something. And then almost immediately goes, actually, I think it might be a copper alloy or possibly Puta.
Puta.
And did we ever find out what it was made of?
No, I think they gave up on that because it was so
care.
exciting.
Yeah.
Because they XRF it and they can see loads of detail,
Yes, 'cause-
both sides of it.
Yeah, because it's got his bust on the one side and then an urn on the other side, and it's got a hole for hanging.
Yeah, because it would
stuff.
have been a pendant kind of thing.
Yeah, it's pretty bling.
Yeah.
And they then link this to Marty's pet theory, or one of his many pet theories about Oak Island being used to finance the American Revolution.
Mm.
And I, as a British man, was like, well, I don't like this.
Rude.
Rude. I think they should repatriate it, like we do with all the stuff that we've got stolen in our museums.
What do you mean?
Well, if they find anything on Oak Island, plainly it's the British that should have it back, because it was used against, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to pretend to be all like nationalistic and stuff, and my heart wasn't in it.
Gave up. I think it didn't help that your point seemed silly.
My point. One of my points not silly. But thank you for your support.
You are welcome.
Okay. Shall we
Let's
go?
just go.
Let's dash to the boulder for the boulder dash.
It's gone now.
Well, we get to see it go. What we see is them preparing for lifting day with a lovely pondering in the car. And I just thought it was Marty savouring his victory over Laird. Because he was like, yeah, we're lifting it, boys. Let's go. It felt like really lads on tour. Maybe I interpreted it a little bit.
I think you did.
I've played up this whole Marty versus Laird thing in my head, but I think there's evidence.
Because they were stood round the hole, right? And you were going, look at Laird.
He looks
is
well
cross.
hacked off. He was, because we have another mini opening ceremony.
I know.
Where
oh my
they
gosh.
drive up in their car, the victorious ones. We've got Marty, Rick, Craig, and they're all chipper, like, yeah, we're moving the boulder. I exerted my dominance over stupid Laird.
Look at this massive crane.
And then they get out the car and they've got everyone lined up, including Billy. And like he's out of his natural element, looking a bit weird. And they've got all of the loads of all of the entire archaeology team lined up. Laird's made to sit there, and he just doesn't look particularly happy. And they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna move it." And I was like, "This is a way of asserting his dominance."
And then he says, I did give permission
Yes,
for them to move the rock.
yes. Laird's trying to claw some dignity back from all of this. Like, yeah, I let them.
Yeah.
I'm allowing them to
Only
have
because
this.
I said so.
Yeah, he's not in
Only
charge.
because
I am.
the local archaeologist and everyone else has had to travel further and I was the closest, so I'm the main guy.
Have you seen my lovely hat? But yeah, do you see why I'm interpreting this beef?
No.
Oh. See, I thought you were on my side here.
I know.
Oh, I'd won you round.
When you
Oh.
said that he was looking hacked off,
Yeah.
I looked at him and thought, he just looks bored. Like he's been made to wait an hour for everyone to arrive and like, just do it. Like I gave you permission 2 weeks ago, whatever, and you just need to do it.
I did notice he brought a big DSLR camera to take a load of snaps, and he was snapping away as they were lifting it.
Yeah.
And I was surprised because when they actually get down to the lifting, and I thought it was funny because Laird said, well, now that you see the chains, they don't seem big enough. And I'm like, he's trying to call it off at the last minute. Those chains aren't big enough. We need bigger ones. Stop now. I have decreed it.
They will break and they
No.
will end up in the ground for someone else to find.
And was it just me? But I felt like they were a little bit more, shall we say, blunt force trauma with it than I thought. Because they hammer massive metal pins into that rock to hang the chain off of. And I thought they
Well,
were just...
it's a safety thing.
Yeah, it just seems a bit more destructive than I was expecting.
It's a rock.
Oh, a boulder.
It's a boulder.
A big old one.
They
I don't
can't
know.
break it.
Well, I think they can.
No, as in, they hammering a nail in is not going to break
I
it.
don't think those were nails. They were massive, big, thick. It just surprised me they hadn't mentioned the smashing in of the pins in earlier assessments. I felt like it was damaging. I can see why Laird was against it. I'm on Team Laird.
I see.
But they do lift it. And to be fair to her, Fiona manages to resist the urge to immediately scurry under it like she's been living for
Everyone is like, yay, oh my gosh, look at that. And I was like, it's just a hole
As
now.
we suspected, it was a dent in the vague shape of a boulder.
But they're all really impressed, and apparently the dark earth means something.
Because they'd been really talking up, like, is there going to be a shaft under here? Are we going to find that gold or that pearl that we've now stopped talking about? And what they found was a boulder-shaped divot with dark dirt.
Yeah.
And they were like, look, see, dark dirt. That shows that it was previously dug and moved by people. We have confirmed that this was not naturally placed.
It was not a glacial deposit.
I thought they had already proven that by all of the rocks that it was propped up on and the fact that they knew all the soil had been moved. So they did all of that and discovered precisely jack all knew.
Well, yeah. But then Dr. Spooner comes along.
And it turns out that he's got an Emma Culligan in his pocket.
Yeah, he's got a handheld XRF machine.
Yeah.
And it was giving him preliminary results there and then.
I know. And even Marty was like, I like the instant gratification of this.
Yeah. And he was like, oh, silver, there's silver.
Silver and copper.
Yeah.
And what does that match, Liv?
That matches.
The Pit Play-Doh coin. That was silver and copper.
Okay.
I'm presuming they must have XRF'd that bad boy.
Well, yes.
Yeah, but Spooner does point out that it is just preliminary and that they need to check.
Yes, Emma needs to do it.
Yes, that needs to go to Emma, and I just felt you tense up slightly.
No, it's fine.
it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Why are you saying it's not fine? Because it's totally fine.
Totally
fine. One thing about the boulder, you know how I was like, oh, that's, a ton or two? I was all way off.
I know.
Because they said it's £40,000, and we were
No
like...
one knows what that means.
Yeah. What does that mean? Well, it's 18,000 kilograms, which
no one
sounds
knows
like
what
a
that
lot.
means.
18.8 imperial tons.
Wow.
I don't know what that is in US tons. They don't matter.
That is 18 bags of gravel.
Yeah, 18.8.
Nearly 19 bags of gravel.
I was thinking I was being overestimated by saying that's a ton or two. 18. No wonder. How did people without a massive honking crane move that?
I know.
How? And they plainly have put it on those stones. Like, how? Have they rolled it?
Magnets?
Magnets.
Yeah. What?
It's not a metal boulder.
No, that's one of the theories for the pyramids and
Is
stuff.
it? Magnets?
Yeah, giant magnets. Yeah, like, you set them up, right?
Okay, wow. Hang on. Let's really settle into this.
What it is.
We're taking a big old detour here, people. Tell me about the pyramids.
This is astrology kind of stuff. You get
Is that the bullshit one?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't know. Right, this is a theory. So you get some
Really
magnets.
building this up.
Stop it! And you put them in a circle, and I'm talking big, massive magnets.
Where did the ancient people get massive magnets?
Right, I don't know.
Okay.
And then you turn them on.
How do you turn with a switch?
I don't
Do
know.
they come with a remote control?
Stop it.
Made of stone?
And then the electromagnetic field thing is started, and then the boulder just kind of floats.
So in this theory, magnetism affects stone.
Yeah, and then it means you can lift them up, move them into place, and carefully position them where you want.
I'm not going to lie, this sounds like so much bullshit that
Right.
not even the Oak Island crew would consider it, which is saying something.
Because there's this thing, isn't there, where monolithic structures haven't been made for thousands and thousands of years.
Because we've got better stuff to do
Hang
now.
on. But there is one example, and it's in America somewhere, and this guy created monolithic stuff in his back garden for his wife or something, and then she didn't love him, and so he said, unless she loves me, I will never tell the world how I've done this, and he figured out the secret to...
Oh yeah, didn't he have like a mysterious black box that disappeared when he died?
That's right. Up a pole. Something about a magnet. So That's
You know
what
what
I'm
I
saying.
love? I really love how much you've really got the details of this nailed down.
A big picture, big
Yeah,
picture.
big fuzzy picture, out of focus,
Yeah.
slightly incomplete.
Yeah.
Right. So, but we don't know that was with magnets.
Yeah, I think it was though.
But it doesn't sound like it. So what are you saying? He kept all the giant magnet circle in the box,
Well,
or is the box just for the remote
the
control
the
that
box
somehow
is
exists?
how you turn it on, I think.
I heard there's so many
But
holes.
the box has to be on a tall thing, like a pole, for example. So that might be how they put Boulder Dash in place.
Right.
Well, it makes more sense than just like 3 people dragging it there.
I didn't have this in my notes. So that's your theory of how the boulder got there.
I mean, it's a theory.
Why
I'm not
didn't
saying
they
it's
do
my
that to
theory.
move it? Seems like having a crane is deeply
But
inefficient.
the man who knew about it took the secrets to his grave.
So it was him that did it.
Well, okay, that's a theory. Or just that at the time this method was known about.
Maybe the Templars moved it with the power of friendship.
Yeah, it's secret Templar knowledge. There we go.
The Masons have the power.
I don't know if they do, because otherwise they'd have just moved it, right? This was put there by Templars, not Masons.
Well,
the Masons only got like a skim of information off of the Templars.
Right.
Otherwise they'd know all the secrets and where everything is and stuff.
Well, it seems like they might do, because there certainly isn't any of it on Oak
So
Island yet.
maybe there's people in the Masons that are secretly sabotaging the Oak Island attempts to find the treasure.
You are in a real conspiracy theory, like weird ancient aliens kind of
so like
headspace
you know the
today.
mine shaft and the garden shaft that went wrong and it all flooded out.
Like
what
all
if,
of the shafts, yes.
What if Mason guy, what's his name?
Charles Barkhouse.
What if he one night snuck down the hole and like jabbed it with a spade
do you think
to make
that's-
it flood?
Do you think that's why he's looking so tired and haggard now? He can't live with the guilt of having to live this double
Or
life.
it's just hard sabotaging things all the damn time. You know?
I'm concerned with how much experience you're weighing that. Like, it sounds like you know.
Yeah, because we
How
watched...
many shafts have you sabotaged, Liv?
No, I was going to say, we watched that programme about American people going to Australia, and then it was...
The mole.
The mole.
The mole.
Yeah, so it's like the mole.
Did the mole really suffer?
The mole sabotaged everything.
Yes,
though.
but they didn't seem like it was really stressful for them.
Well, but maybe it would if it was their actual life and not just a TV show, though.
So your point of evidence is that this program, even though it hasn't, maybe it could be if it was real.
What?
No, I'm just saying that you're supporting evidence that
Yeah.
Charles Barkhouse is
No,
the
it's a
saboteur.
suggestion. I'm not saying anything for definite.
But you're the point that you use to support it is that this person on the mole
Yeah.
that could have been what happened to them. It didn't, but it might have been if it was real.
If it was real. Yeah.
And you don't see why that might not be the most reliable evidence that you've ever put forward for anything.
Okay, but what reliable evidence do they have on Oak Island? You're blinking at me.
But that's not like we don't.
I win.
No, because
Let's move on.
That's fellowship thinking. That is. If you can't prove it's not, then it's true.
But that's what I'm saying.
All right, Rick.
It's a theory. They're all about the theories.
Oh, God.
So,
I can't believe that you've posited that the boulder was moved by giant ancient magnets, maybe.
Yeah.
And Charles Barkhouse is possibly, it's just a theory, is a saboteur for the Masons. And your defense is, it's just a theory, it could be true.
Okay, so the other thing is
Oh gosh, right.
because there's another theory around the pyramids, isn't there, about melting, and so the boulder isn't necessarily a natural formed boulder. It's been it's like a concrete kind of material
Right,
that's
yeah.
been melted by magnifying glasses using the power of the sun, and then it's been put in a mold.
How did they make giant magnifying glasses, and who held them?
They had frames to hold them, and then you could angle them at the sun as the sun moved throughout the day. It's how they melted granite and all sorts of things.
So we really are just into an episode of Ancient Aliens at this point, because the idea was that knowledge was brought to the ancients by the aliens.
Maybe, but
maybe it's a theory.
Because the theory that I'm basing this off of is from that French documentary on YouTube. So it's
the one
not,
that's 3 hours long.
Yeah, but it's not the History Channel.
No.
It's YouTube.
I love that your defense is not the History Channel. It's YouTube.
And it's not American, it's French.
Right.
So, validity, right?
Wow. This is what we've come to now. We're going, it's all right. It's not that unlegit History Channel stuff. It's on YouTube.
It's on the internet.
Somehow you have managed to find the one thing that is less credible than Oak Island, the Curse of Oak Island. YouTube homemade documentaries.
It wasn't homemade.
It was definitely. It wasn't like proper production company made.
But
Liv. That was not a. That was not a professional documentary.
Yeah.
No professional documentary is 3 hours solid, and mostly, I'm going to be honest with you, like Microsoft Word title headings.
No.
They had title headings that were text in a massive white box.
It was just old.
It wasn't old.
And remember, they made a little boat. And
my God.
And travelled the ocean.
This isn't what this podcast meant to be about.
I mean, you asked how. And
that's true.
And I am answering
about
your question.
1,000 years ago, I asked how did they move that boulder.
Yeah.
And you
now
posited
you know.
some theories, and we took a long winding path that led to Charles Barkhouse as a secret ninja.
Oh, we moved on from that.
Oh, right, okay. To be fair, though, if he was a secret saboteur, why is he wearing a Mason's baseball cap all the time? That seems like a little bit unsubtle.
Yeah, well, he's pretending.
Hiding in plain sight, they'll never suspect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that guy.
So before we move on, is there anyone else that you think has a secret agenda?
No, I can't think of anyone off the top of my head.
Apart from Tom Nolan and his self-serving...
That's you.
Right, yes.
That's your theory. Let's not get our theories muddled up.
But it is a theory. And that means it's true. And that was the end of the episode.
Oh, right.
What would you rate this episode, Liv?
Oh, gosh,
If you can remember any of it.
I really liked our chat.
Yes. Which wasn't on the show. And it had nothing to do with the show.
No, not really. Okay.
I'm guessing you'd give that 3-hour Pyramids documentary.
I really like that.
We might have to do an episode on that one.
What was that other one about stars?
Ancient Apocalypse.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Wow, we sound really mad off the deep end conspiracy theorists.
Well, it's just good to expand your horizons.
But you know what? We might have to do some episodes on Ancient Apocalypse.
Mm.
That could be fun.
It's a little bit scary though, isn't it?
No.
It's a bit, when you think about your own mortality like that.
Well, yeah, if I think about myself dying, then yeah, it's a bit heavy.
Yeah.
So what I did...
That's what happens to me when I watch it.
Well, you think about me dying?
No.
Oh, you're not fussed by that?
Think about all of us dying.
Okay. Yay!
It's pretty sad. Anyway.
On that cheerful note, what did you rate this episode?
I don't know.
Remember, they lifted boulders, and they laughed about failing in the money pit, and they dug in the swamp and found a stake, and then the George Washington coin.
Yeah.
Not coin.
Okay. I am going to go for...
I'm glad you thought about this ahead of time.
7.5 out of 10.
Again, I say again, if you're going to... don't do halves, because then you're just doing it out of 20.
No, I'm not.
You are! Because what you're doing is you're introducing twice as many, an extra same again. So, because if you're doing it in 0.5s, you might as well just do 14 out of 20.
Well, no, it would be more than that. Out of 20.
15 out of 20.
No. No.
That's what it would be.
It would be 16.5 out of 20.
You are bad at maths. You are so bad at maths. I'm good. Then you would be like, I'm going to give it 16.5 out of 20. And I'm like, no, because then it's out of 40.
No.
This is ridiculous. Right, so you're giving it 7.5. Inexplicably out of 10.
You can give half stars.
No, I can't. You apparently can.
Okay. Right, what's your score?
I'm giving it 6 gloating victory parades out of 7.
6 out of 7.
I had a bloody good time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like, they gave me a reason to actually give a shit about the stakes, which is nice.
Oh.
The boulder got lifted, and I got to enjoy the delicious rivalry that is Marty versus Laird.
That you invented.
And I enjoyed them being self-aware enough to acknowledge that they absolutely completely hammed it up, and then their hubris bit them in the arse.
Yeah.
That's what stopped that case on moving, hubris.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're still waiting for some bits for the oscillator.
Wow.
So yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah, you really liked it.
I enjoyed that they completely didn't mention the pearl or the gold or the tooling.
Conveniently
that was
forgot about that.
That should have been just sat there when they lifted the rock.
There it is.
They've not mentioned that again,
It's
have
just a
they?
load of dirt.
What also, just to double back for a moment, you know how they had everyone stood around the boulder as it was lifted?
Yeah.
And they had a shitload of archaeologists, all the junior archaeologists.
Yeah.
When we cut back to them doing the XRFing, the only 2 archaeologists there are Laird and Fiona.
Yeah.
Did they literally just get all the archaeologists there to go, yeah, Marty, and then piss off?
Yeah.
Wow. See? Power play.
Well, they might have wanted to watch the boulder.
Come and really fluff up your glorious leader. Here's the money man. It's Marty Lagina. Bow to him.
Wow, I was thinking they might have just wanted to see the boulder be lifted.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Because if they see how hard it is to lift the boulder dash, they will understand the effort that it took and maybe help them understand the magnet thing.
I might be a little bit too much in the headspace of the little ecosystem in my aquarium now.
Right.
But I'm concerned that now that they've lifted that boulder, Fiona doesn't have anywhere to hide from the larger animals on the island. And so she's going to be really distressed because she can't hide. And like someone bigger, like a Marty or a Laird, might come down and eat her. Mm-hmm. You know, like a shrimp in an aquarium with big fish.
Yeah.
So
You're worried about your gourami, aren't you?
a little bit.
Yeah.
A dwarf gourami. But even so, like, she's now got nowhere to hide.
Yeah.
Because she lived under that little rock for protection.
Yeah, but she's a big fish too.
Well, as evidence, she immediately jumped down into the divot.
She's a big archaeologist fish.
A big... That should be what the episode was called. Big archaeologist fish.
Yeah.
And they don't mean Laird. And on that note, that's all, folks. Thank you for listening.
See you next time. Bye.
Toodles!